Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray and today we'll continue our exploits into Warptorio and get more of our base up and running. So last episode we saw that we are starting to run out of coal a small amount. So I think one of the first things we'll do this episode is try to grab some more. Hopefully we have some on this planet, not that I can see any yet, but yeah, we should probably be able to find it somewhere. We'll also do a double, what's it called, iron grab, and then go look for some coal. Hopefully there's some here to the south somewhere, so we can set it up together with the water. That would be the best solution. So let's just drive around for a bit. Oh, there we are. That was a bit lucky, but that also means we have to take out a few biters. But that is completely fine. So let's set up the things we need. We need this one right here. And for this one we just kind of need to let's shift it over a bit so it fits in correctly. Or at least almost fits in correctly. And then the rest of it has to be in the top one if I'm not mistaken. It's the top one. So we can pretty much just drag you in like that and that. That will start to fill up the water back at base. And then we can actually just set up a bit of defense here and do some down here as well to the bit just below the what's called the coal. There we are. So setting up coal. We've done it so many times before, we can almost do it in our sleep. Or we can just go from here to there. And let's just start this up. There we are. So that will give us a lot of coal. That will give us the water in we need. And then let's just go clear out these small biter bases. Hopefully we can just go through the trees right here and do it. Before we do it, let's go back and pick up some ammo. I can see we are running somewhat low on it. And that is a bit annoying. Let's just skip this one and go directly to the modular armor. So we can get some increased movement speed. And hopefully also some power armor. So let's see here. We should have iron flowing in. We do. So let's just grab a ton more for our defense up top. And it's actually been used a lot faster than I thought it would. So it seems the resource grabbing is starting to be somewhat of an issue. And we'll have to monitor that very, very closely. That is going. That is looking very good. We just have a small amount of bases over here. Let's just clear those out. There we are. And I feel like they can hit further and further away. And they do more and more damage. Might just be my imagination. But what is the evolution factor if we look at one of them? If we just get a bit close. It starts at the lowest point, but it feels quite strong. There we are. I do feel like they're getting stronger. I might be mistaken, but it most definitely feels like that. Ooh, I can see we got a turret. Thank God for our minimap. Then let's go check the other sides. Just to get some of the closest one away, since that is a lot of resources we can save. So that seems good. Hopefully we are as lucky up top. And let's just pick up a bit of coal while we're here. I could fill in some of these. And then we actually should work towards solar power. I think it's about time we get that set up as well. So let's go out here and look what we can find. If there's any BITERS close by. Please tell me there's none. That would be, oh, there's a huge base down there. Let's just take that out. Hopefully that won't cause us too much trouble. Come on. Oh, might cause some trouble. I know I haven't installed the autofill mod yet, and I'm probably not going to, since that would probably make this too easy to do. And I do love a bit of danger. Or actually I don't, but anything else would feel a bit too overpowered. As I think I did comment on YouTube a few episodes back. Can just do this and distract them all, but they don't even know where I'm at. Oh, you silly, silly BITERS. You'll never find me. Let's look at the pollution cloud. How's it looking? Going up to that one very, very soon. So let's just remove you. Oh, that's a lot of spitters. Let's leave that. I don't really mind the small amount of ammo that's gonna cost us, but we want to take out this one. Oh, stupid rock. That is most definitely too close. I think something like this will make us untargetable. One good thing to know about the BITERS, or the spitters if you don't know, is to try to track your future positioning. So going like this will make him hit both sides away from you, and it should keep you safe for quite a while if you just keep tracking around like that. How's it looking up here? Not really anything. So let's say that's the amount of BITER killing we'll do on this planet and just deal with the rest. I think that's what we are gonna do for now. So downstairs, start to fix these again. Things are going strong, they are crafting things we need, and things are filling up very, very nicely. We could do all 3 sciences down here. I actually don't know what the best amount is, but we could do a science line down here. So what if we do red, green, blue, and military, or something like that for now. Let's see if we do 1, 2, then do a bit of room and do this one. Can we move you a bit over so you line up with that one? Of course we can. That's perfect. Do that one. So let's say we do red right here. Of course, do a stack of those. We'll do green right here. Stack of those and do military right here. Stack of those. And then we just kind of need the things to get up and running. We can maybe do that on this side. Just to keep it nice and organized. How about up here? Oh, we can't fit it in. But we can turn it and do 2. Like we did here. I think that might be the way to go with it. Water is fine. Power is more than fine. Let's go grab the coal while we remember. Just to pick up what we have gathered so far. There we are. Perfect. So let's set up, to be honest, let's set up what's called our military science first, or piercing rounds even. And I think it's going to be a 3-to-1 setup in terms of, if you look right here. this one needs one. Oh, it needs, sorry, 1 every 3 seconds. So we can do 1 to 3. So let's just do that for now, because we might need piercing rounds in the future if BITERS start to attack us more and more. Or we could do 1 to 1, just to get it up and running and not spend too much resources on it. So let's see here. What if we do 1 to 1? There we are. These will get put in. Let's get a few more of these set up. There we are. How's logistics science robots looking? None, so let's just get a few of those as well. And let's just leave the biases to it. And let's just get this placed down by ourselves. There we are. So normal ammo right here. In, and then we'll do piercing over here. And that will start to self-regulate. So that should be good. These have been delivered out and things are going very, very nicely. So what is the next thing we should look at? How's it looking up top? BITERS are attacking from both sides. Not that big of an issue yet, because we are getting... Oh, why is that? Oh, we are probably completely full. Oh, not full. We just kind of forgot to fill in this below. So that is actually something we'll have to figure out with these setups and do a lot better one, because they are probably missing it right there, and that is exactly what the case is. So we might actually just store some of the ore like we did a few episodes ago, but yeah, I'm not quite sure how we should do it, to be honest, to get it an optimal solution. How's it looking down here? You are missing iron to go, so here's some for you. That's pretty much why we're fixing things upstairs, is because this is getting out of hand. There we are. So now we are again starting to lack a lot of iron. Copper is actually looking quite good. So it's pretty much this iron we need to gather in. Pretty much a ton of that. We could also go into what's called solid fuel as a backup solution. Could make a few just to have a bit stored up, but kind of want to get the robot to help us out as well with that. So so yeah, how much power is in coal 4? Yeah, and solid fuel is 12. So to be honest, it's not a bad trade-off. So that's piercing. That's also being delivered over here. So grenades. Let's set up that one. That's gonna be the next thing we need. Right there. And then we need walls. We can have those directly below. Oh yeah, we need to set up inserters, since that is something we are missing quite badly. Oh, it's a bit off center. Don't like it a lot, but that's just how it is for now. Here's the inserters. Let's place some down, because they can easily figure it out themselves. And that will give us inserters. So that sort of automated most of the things here. Belts. Belts is one thing. Let's do it there until we get... Oh, damn, we got a big floor in here after it upgraded. So that is nice, and we'll most definitely use that in a minute. There we are. Just need to get robots to deliver some for us, and then we are good to go. Here, take that, please. Because we can't keep up at the moment. Power is starting to become an issue. So really want to get those solar panels. And where are they at, to be honest? This shouldn't be too far down. That is correct, here into solar. And then we'll start to get that to get some power for our factory. And the accumulators are not that important to get because of one simple thing. And that I'll show you in a minute. You probably already know, but that will help. Ooh. That will solve most of the things for us. And that is... Oh, let's go in there. What was I saying? Oh yeah, that's because these are pretty much huge accumulators. So they can store a ton of power and deliver it around the base. So we should never run into issue. And here is more for these. For our grenades. Let's see here, we can just set up grenades right there. That's gonna be a ton of flying in items. But that should be fine. The last thing is gonna be the walls. We just need stone. So now we're producing most things. Or at least have set up robots to do most things. And then we just kind of need to get our warp factory floor set up with the smelting for all of the items. We could just store everything in here. In what's it called? Storage chests. And don't really mind if we mix them up. So we could take everything in here and just get the robots to fix the rest. Would that be a solution you guys could get behind? So from down here, we just take raw resources up and then, then we just divide them out wherever it's needed. Yeah, it could probably work. Probably. But yeah, we'll have to buffer most things, to be honest. We'll only have 2 in. So they do come from right here. Will be the outputs. Into the middle. Then we'll have to figure out how to get them spread out into chests. I think that'll be a nice little project. Let's just do this. Fix them up. And it shouldn't be that bad to do. Thank you. And then, yeah, green science. This one is just missing the walls. So throw these one in. Just start to craft some walls for us. That means we have the 3 of these up and running. And we can go into bigger harvest platforms. Meaning we can get more items into the base. Oh, that's a lot of dead biters. But I think so far we are still running out of surplus. Except this down here is starting to get attacked quite a bit. Moving it back to the base shouldn't help us out a lot, so I'd rather just give him a bit more. And surround them with a bit of defense, it seems. Just like that. 1-to-1, so it's 100% productivity. That's nice. So hopefully we can stay safe like that for a little while. Damn, we'll most definitely need to get out of here very soon. ammo still holding up there? Yeah, because they're not really attracting any kind of heat. That is good. That is good. That is good. So we should be able to set up more things very soon. Let's just grab a bit of iron. That is being used very, very quickly. Let's just get a ton of robots to fix our supply issue up here. Pretty much just do that. So a robotic base is starting to work very nice. How much iron are we spending and how much are we collecting? Producing about 700, spending about 5. So we're still at a surplus. That's actually better than I thought it would be. So we can still stay here for a little bit without worrying about running out of resources because we have to defend. Oh, look at those massive attacks. That is... oh, that's a lot in that one. There we are. More for the power. And let's get some down here as well. More for our grenade ammo. Power is still good for now, I think. But like I said, I want to get the solar up and running very, very soon. Luckily, this is running beautifully as it is. And everything is still at a surplus down here as well. So we might as well leave this until we solve out the rest. And to be honest, 200, I don't think we have that much yet, but we are quite close. But is that the most important thing to get right now? Oh, shield might be good in case you want to kill BITERS. Oh, and yeah, we can craft this one. We actually should have more than enough for it. We should at least have the circuits, I think. What are you missing? We are just missing... there we are. Electronic circuits. And those we can just steal from right here. Or below ground. There we are. Let's steal all of them. Now we just need the steel. We have that upstairs. That's one modular armor. There we are. So that is actually completely perfect the way it is right now. And are we still holding strong in terms of production? Oh, we're starting to consume more and more. We're consuming about 200 a minute for defense. 200-300 iron a minute for defense. So that is actually not that bad. But they are getting quite aggressive up here as well. And downstairs with you. There you are. Filling in more and more resources. So that is good. That's already 40. So yeah, we'll just leave that be. And then we'll just kind of... we could do a mixed, what's called furnace setup. Just request all the resources we get in, smelt whatever we get. I know robots will have to deliver it. I don't know if the power is going to be an issue in terms of that. But if it isn't, we can just get everything in here, do a multi-purpose setup. we request like 100 for each furnace, and then they'll just smelt whatever we have. I think that would be cool. Yeah, shouldn't we do something like that, guys? I think that would be quite fun, and I think that's what we're gonna try and set up next episode. Because look at that, that is starting to be quite a bit of an issue. So I think that will be next episode. Look at that, man. Oh, they are not having a field day, the BITERS. So I think it's about time we leave. It's been 25 minutes almost. So I think it's a good time to pack up and leave. So let's collect our things. As always, oh, look at that. That's medium BITERS mixing. Hopefully they can... Oh, thank God we upgraded the bullet damage. Also would be in serious trouble. But let's start the warp. I should be able to make it back. No issues at all. Oh, let's remember these. And do... Oh, I can't pick this one up from here. Oh well, we'll just have to die out there then. And that is completely fine by me. So next episode we will we'll change all of this to be storage instead, and then we'll do a multi-purpose furnace setup up top. I think that would be very cool. So do comment what you think about that setup, but I think it's gonna work out very nice. So thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, hopefully you'll like and subscribe. It means the world to me when you do. And comment, because I like talking to you guys. But as always, I'll see you next episode. Bye, guys.